3 as an individual. And Braden Gelantine, the world #1 in the men's individual, going up against Great Britain, Jessica Stretton and Nathan McQueen, both Paralympic archers.
Ladies and gentlemen, shooting on target #1, representing Great Britain, Rio 2016 Paralympic champion Jessica Stretton. Pilsen 2018 European Championship silver medalist Nathan McQueen. On target #2, representing the United States of America, 15-arrow match world record holder Linda Ochoa Anderson. And multiple-time champion of the world, Braden Gelantine. The line judge for this matchup is Bettina Katsnuda.
Right, well, we don't have much time. The announcement's been made in the stadium. Nikki, let's get straight into it. Linda Ochoa Anderson, Braden Gelantine, red-hot favourites for this. But Great Britain have made a tactical decision here with Stretton and McQueen coming out to play for Great Britain.
That's right. Jess and Nathan are going to be shooting in the Paralympic Championships later this year, so this is their practice really. They've got one other event before those games, so yeah, to come here and get this experience is really, really important for them.
It certainly is, and that tactical decision made by the British outfit to put Stretton and McQueen in is really just a rehearsal for the Paralympic Games, where as defending champions they're expecting to do really well themselves and go for a medal, but it is unusual to see Paralympic athletes, still it's unusual to see Paralympic athletes going up against able-bodied athletes, but they've made it through here, having lost to the Netherlands in the semi-final, and it will be Jessica Stretton, Paralympic rank #3, who will shoot first.
So the rules with the paras, obviously they don't move away from the line as we normally see in team rounds. They sit on the line and give a verbal and a visual symbol that their teammate can then shoot.
Eight.
I think that might be touching the line. Possibly a 9.
Ochoa Anderson to shoot first for the USA. Bit of a long hold there, but came away with a 10. I have to say that the Americans are head and shoulders favourites for this bronze medal, aren't they?
Yeah, these two are probably some of the most decorated compound archers we have in the world. Exceptional between them.
9.
Well, a couple of points between them after just 2 arrows, perhaps paving the way as Braden Gelantine looks down the scope to see where his arrows finished. Just see that breeze hitting the face of Jess Stretton.
10.
Doesn't affect her though.
Yeah, there's a little bit of movement on the bow, wasn't there, in the wind, but really holding a nerve there and making a great shot.
Go. 10.
Good finish from Great Britain.
I still think we might see that 8 upgraded, you know. Looking at that face again, I think it's near the line.
Well, it's not even put down as a measure yet, so it would be very interesting, Nikki, to see if that is put up. Just that single point could make such a big difference,
9.
especially as Ochoa Anderson's put that into the 9. Not looking happy at all either. Solid from Gelantine though. 38 for the USA. It's 37 currently for Great Britain, but Nikki, you think that could be 38?
Yeah, let's have a look and see what the judge calls here, because I thought it was pretty near the line myself. To wait for the judge call on that.
For Great Britain, Team USA shooting 10-9-9-10. Their subtotal pretty clear.
See Ricky Bingham there, coach, trying away to Jess and Nathan.
What the exact situation is for Team GBR, on target number 1. Of course, those arrows could be a 9 or
as you can
10,
see, a 10 and a 9 from both of the American archers.
I was hearing from our technical team, of course, overseeing
McQueen.
the operations here. So we're going to wait for
the
official target judge assessment.
Arrow in question. Is it an 8 or a 9? The Gallatin looking incredibly strong and very relaxed.
Every single point matters. We were just reminded of that in the gold medal match men's team competition there. Turkey getting the job done in the 4th and final end, securing a win by 1 single point.
You can see quite a lot of bows around here. That's because in the eliminations, in the finals rounds here, there's no equipment failure. So if you have a problem, something goes wrong, you just have to pick up your spare bow. No time to fix anything.
Well, there you go. We're still waiting for confirmation of that score. I mean, you saw that Great Britain will be shooting first in the second end. That doesn't actually give us a clue because they shot first in the first as well. Well, Jess Stretton getting ready for end number 2 here in this bronze medal match. Well, that's called a 10. I hear that might get marked for a measure. It certainly has been marked for a measure. But what we can say is that it is all square between the teams coming into this second end. That 8 did indeed get marked up to a 9, as Nikki Hunt called. And it's a solid start from Great Britain in this second end. Bit of pressure on Ochoa, Anderson and Galantine.
Yeah, really solid start from them in this end. I feel like they know where their sights need to be now. Sometimes when you come onto the field, you've been out on the practice field, coming onto this venue, so your sight might be slightly out, the conditions might be slightly different.
9.
I think that might even clatter Jess's first arrow. Great group, just a little bit low right. Nathan's using a kisser on his string. You can see that blue part of his string touching his lip there, which gives him another reference point.
9.
Just dropping down into the 9s there. Opportunity for a 3-point lead here with 2 10s.
10.
Oh, Nikki, you said they found the middle.
They have, but, you know, end 2 of 4.
Bags of time for the 2 Americans. Beautiful finish from Ochoa, Anderson and Galantine for a perfect 40 and a notional 3-point lead for the USA. Look, they were strong favourites, firm favourites coming into this for the bronze medal. It's by far not over yet. And look, let's be clear about the British team. They have been effectively chosen above a higher ranked British team to come into this purely for experience in the build up to the Paralympic Games. And it's not just about medals here, this is about exposure and experience under pressure with the TV cameras pointing at you.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Jess and Nathan are fantastic shooters. They deserve to be here. They've come through the rounds themselves to get to this position. So, you know, they are at that level and it's great to see them here. So, you know, this is going to put them in great stead later in the year at the Paralympic Games.
It's a bit sort of, you know, it's a bit of an unknown factor, but having that experience of the pressure just makes it a little bit more familiar, so it's not a distraction when you get to games time in Tokyo in just a few months' time.
Yeah, the big factor here is, you know, people haven't had a lot of experience under pressure. Obviously, the last year we haven't had the international competitions, and one of the para events has been cancelled. So there's just one more para event before the Paralympic Games happen. So this is a fantastic opportunity for them to come out and compete and get that experience.
Yeah, they're certainly not out of it yet either, Great Britain, Jess Stretton and Nathan McQueen. But the hot favourites, Linda Ochoa-Anderson and Braden Galantine, have a lead after 2 ends. So it will be Great Britain to shoot first in end number 3. You can hear Ricky Bingham, her coach behind her, talking her through the shot, shooting a back tension release aid. They've worked together for several years now. Great relationship.
Even the pressure over your fingers. Hold it steady and pull through. Keep it going.
Go.
Excellent. Great shooting, guys.
Hear Nathan shout and go at the end of that. That signals the end of their time to switch back over to the American team.
And I guess that's a signal to the timekeeper as well to
That's
start
right.
the clock.
Yeah, that's right. So usually, obviously, the archer would walk off the line, and that's a signal that the time clock switches over. But you need an audio and a visual signal to let them know.
Go, Braden.
Well, the USA had a 2-point lead coming into this third end, and they have just given those 2 points back to Great Britain, all square.
Beautiful.
Clipping the line, on for a perfect here, and if Nathan McQueen can get another 10 here, the pressure will switch over to the USA.
Even the pressure over your fingers. Pop off.
Looks relaxed.
Go.
Nice.
Fantastic shooting from these two, just absolutely amazing. You know, on this stage, you know, they rarely get the opportunity to come out, shoot these events, and yeah, just shooting brilliantly.
Yeah, great performance here, and the pressure really is on here. You want 2 10s for the USA to keep this. That's close. Clipping the line, called as a 10.
15.
Yeah, let's see. It's going to go, perhaps go to the measure that one, but
7, 6.
Time ticking away, and that's gone into the 9. And is that another one that's clipped the other
It did
arrow on the way
sound-
through?
it did sound like that, didn't it? Like it just deflected. We heard a little bit of a noise, and that time, sometimes it helps you can push them in, but that time it sounded like it just pushed it out. So really, really interesting. I think that other arrow from Linda looked like it had clipped the line there, so I don't think we'll need a measure on that. It wasn't starred, but fantastic shooting from the GB team there. 4 10s in a row, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, really good performance there, and you can actually see a little bit more of a lift, and the coach looking like she's really happy, and she's trying to keep them motivated and trying to keep them nice and relaxed as well.
That's really important. Being calm, being happy, you know, forgetting what's going on around you. You're just here shooting your arrows. So these guys, they both shoot in the open category in power archery. So they're shooting the same 60 pound up to a 60 pound limit with their bows, magnified scopes. The W1 category is actually limited to 45 pounds, and they shoot the recurve scope, so no magnification. But yeah, these guys are on form.
And you know, coming into this, you know, trying to look at this, look, the red hot favourites, the banana skin was there for them, has been throughout the competition. So to some extent, a little bit of pressure off Great Britain coming into this, but they have taken advantage of that opportunity. Great Britain lead the USA 116 to 115, and it will be Ochoa-Anderson to get us underway for end number 4.
Strong shot, Linda. Good focus, good finish. Yep, X.
Back in the middle, just what the USA needed.
Show me another one, Braden.
Yep, on it.
I think the coach said it all there.
Yeah, they're touching each other right in the middle of the target. Yeah, they are literally back on it. So the pressure pushed back on to the GB team. Really windy conditions now, getting blown around.
Just as the wind picks up.
Keep it going.
Just Stratton on the line. Bit of a headwind again by the looks of things, and look at the result.
Yeah, she just got caught there. You know, you get your 20 seconds to shoot your arrow, and if it's windy at that time, it's windy. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to shoot the best shot you can in the time that you're given.
Even those pressures over your fingers.
You see that.
It's 9, 10 o'clock.
Perhaps a little bit of an adjustment from Stratton's shot, but the wind had just dropped off then.
Yeah, it's really inconsistent today, isn't it? We've seen good conditions, windy conditions. You've really got to be awake and know what's going on and adjust accordingly.
Opportunity for Achara Anderson and Galantine to put this out of reach. A 10 from Galantine, and the bronze will go to the USA.
Yep.
There it is. Often when the chance comes for Galantine in particular, he doesn't let it slip by. 154 is out of reach for Great Britain now, but Jess Stratton and Nathan McQueen will want to finish strongly. Good recovery from Stratton to get back into the 10 after a wind-affected first arrow in this fourth end.
Keep it tight. Even those pressures. Keep it going. Beautiful. Great finish, guys.
5 10s for Nathan McQueen through the bronze medal match. It wasn't enough in the end, and the USA, Linda Achara Anderson and Braden Galantine, take the bronze in the compound mixed team event here in Lausanne.
The Olympic capital for a stellar performance. Team USA walking away with the medal.
I think you can hear the coach saying that it was just really unlucky to get that gusty wind there, and that in the last inch, one arrow.
They really were unlucky. You know, you could see Jess getting blown about by the wind there, and you know that caused the 8 really. And it's just you know, to lose to these guys, some of the best archers in the world by 1 point. I'm just so proud of these guys. Jess and Nathan just shot incredibly well. You know, Jess has got cerebral palsy. Nathan's a spinal cord injury. He was previously playing for under 21s rugby for Glasgow before his injury, and you know these things change the course of your life, and it's led him to this. And you know, he's in fantastic condition headed into the Paralympic Games this summer, and I'm excited to see how they get on.
Yeah, great preparation for the Paras coming up. Just over 12 weeks' time.